18. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Maxey. George for three. He nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
Up top, Reed. Still without a bucket. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now here's Grimes. 14 points his last outing. And here's Maxey outside. Can't hit there. Now 3 for 9.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And he gets that one. Maxey's got 10.
And when he's out in the open floor, Maxey is almost impossible to match up with.
Sasser outside. Up top, Reed. Pass to Jenkins. Three-pointer. The rebound by Maxey. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. 15-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
Yeah, the defense made it easy that time for Maxey. You can't give him those kind of looks in the paint.
Here's Jenkins. No points yet. Here's Stewart. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Pistons lead by 15.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Maxey. Sasser defending. Tyrese Maxey again.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
LeVert outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got his first points of the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Stewart. Robinson comes in for LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Now here's Cunningham. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. They get it back. Pass to Jenkins. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
76ers trail by 14. Maxey with it. 17 points in his last outing. Takes a three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown. Down here in the second. Picked by Reed. Inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Jenkins. Philadelphia also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Bona. Barlow comes in for Paul George. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. He's scoreless. Pass to Drummond. And denied! He sends it right off the glass. Thompson scanning the floor. To the middle. Count that one, Reed. Reed's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
And what jumps out about VJ Edgecombe is his defensive abilities, because that's what can be difficult to teach. But he's already a very potent force on that side of the ball.
So he gets them both. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
76ers trail by 14. Drummond to screen on Cunningham. Here's Edgecombe, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, VJ Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
Pass to Thompson. Now Reed. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Cunningham outside. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And there's the screen. Here's Barlow. Here's Edgecombe. Coming off a 31-point game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Grimes. The rebound by Detroit.
Right, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
To the inside. Reed passes to Duren. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Once you're in your shooting motion, it's tough to shift gears like that. But he found a teammate for an open look.
Outside Grimes. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3. Grimes has got 5 points now this quarter.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, B.A., it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Tobias Harris checked in for the Pistons. Here's Grimes. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
The Pistons lead by 11. Pass to Cunningham. Edwards pulls it in.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
Grimes' shot is off. The Pistons have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. He stops. He pops. That one goes. Count it. Grimes has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Thompson outside. Duren up top. Cunningham outside. 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Detroit.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Drummond, the screen on Cunningham. Jacks up a 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Cunningham. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Edgecombe. Robinson defending. Here's Barlow. Here's Edgecombe. Shoots over Robinson. Drummond. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And with great length and explosiveness, Drummond's ability to clean up the glass is second to none.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Guys, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Grimes. Hits the three-pointer. Grimes has got 10 points in the quarter.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. Over Edgecombe. Again the miss by Cunningham.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Robinson. He has 6. The 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Detroit, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
Checking out the 76ers, they've stayed pretty high in the rankings. And sure, they might want to be further up, but they're a stable team, and that's a good thing with the playoffs approaching.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Paul George, he's checked in for Barlow. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Maxey in for Grimes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up. On Friday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Both good from the line that time.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
Pass to Robinson. Now Thompson. Harris outside. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pistons lead by 4.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
George passes to Maxey. Drummond to screen on Cunningham. And here's Maxey outside. Offensive rebound. George for 3. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Pass to Robinson from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Pistons ahead. They lead by 3. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
On the court now with J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach, as we approach the second half, what's going to be the deciding factor?
Just maintain. I think there were some things defensively that we left on the table where we gave up some cheap ones because we didn't communicate. So we solved those. I think we give ourselves a good shot going into the half.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie, it was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
Moving on, let's look at how these Pistons are doing. That first half was close.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop you.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Their next game, playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with George. And it's Drummond in at the center position.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
76ers trail by 5. Outside Maxey. George, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Maxey. There's the block.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duran flat out, a brick wall around the rim.
Goes back up. And Thompson gets it to go. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Now George from deep three-point land. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
The Pistons lead by 7. Pass to Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Cunningham against Maxey. From downtown, sinks it from distance. Maxey's got 17 points.
And that's just another component of Maxey's game, spacing the floor.
Sinks the tray.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Edgecombe. 6 points for him. Outside Oubre. Driving inside. Thompson pulls it in.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
He does not get the second one.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Drummond, the screen on Thompson. Oubre passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Here's Cunningham. Give him 23. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And let's have a look at the current NBA scoring leaders. Cade Cunningham on top.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
And Maxi's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 10. Pass to Edgecombe. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Edgecombe's got 9 points.
You just have to get somebody out on Edgecombe. He's not a guy you want to leave open.
Duren, the screen. Down low. And the dunk by Duren.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Oubre. Drummond, the screen on Cunningham. And here's Maxey outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Bonus checked in for Philadelphia.
You know, when you watch Cunningham, he can take total control of the game. He's got that 6'6" length, and then you combine it with his dribbling and passing ability. An impressive package.
Here's Bona. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. The shot's good. Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Harris on the wing. Cunningham outside. And he lobs it up top.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
76ers trail by 12. And here is Maxey. 17 points in the game. Oubre, a screen on Cunningham. It's George on the wing. 6 to shoot. Oh, stolen by Harris. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Robinson on the wing. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Here's Maxey. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
The Pistons lead by 12. Outside Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
It sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Bona, covered by Duren. Here's Maxey. Bona, great positioning on the putback.
the effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Robinson. He's got 11. And here's Duren. Pass to Cunningham. Up top, Robinson. Maxey covering. He shoots it. Harris misses.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field. Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pistons.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. Back to Cunningham. Three-pointer. Rebound by Philadelphia. Barlow's got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey against Duren. Robinson with a steal. Detroit leading by 9. Pass to Duren.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
For your Pistons, Duren taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And the 76ers making a change here. Watford's checked in. And no luck that time either.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Tries to break his ice. And Maxey, here we go. Thompson with some nice D. Detroit leading by 9. Hey, from beyond the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Horner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And that one falls for Oubre. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Tyrese Maxey.
2 shots.
And so Oubre nails them both. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
Detroit making a change here. Jenkins is checked in. Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. Duren with it. 21 points in the game. Pass to Jenkins. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Robinson. To win the drought. And it's Bona with a rebound. Here's Grimes. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Now here's Harris. He has 6. Thompson with a screen. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Edgecombe. Not going to go that time. The Pistons lead by 7. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Jenkins, and the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
And Tobias Harris is just a team-first player.
Duren with a steal. Here's Jenkins, and the layup falls. And now a 12-point Detroit lead.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Here's Edgecombe. 9 points in the game from behind the arc. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got 15.
And I like seeing Edgecombe share the rock like this. It shows how serious he is about involving his teammates.
Pass to Robinson. Now Thompson. Back to Robinson. To the inside. Here's Jenkins. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Jenkins has got 7 now in this quarter. 76ers trail by 11. Now Watford. Now Grimes. Robinson defending. Outside Grimes. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's the 3. The rebound by Detroit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Robinson. Duren, the pass to Harris. Here's Jenkins. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Here's Edgecombe. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Robinson. Pass to Jenkins. Outside Robinson. Now Duren. Robinson finds Duren. Here's Jenkins. Beyond the arc. 3 seconds left. And the dunk by Duren.
And this is Duren showing you his #1 strength. This is one of the top offensive rebounders in this league.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 9. Left side Grimes. Fires from deep. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Jenkins.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Outside Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. It'll count. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Detroit on top, leading by 17. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Isaiah Stewart out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then there's Cade Cunningham. And it's Jenkins in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
LeVert passes to Cunningham. And they recover it.
Everything is bouncing their way tonight. The offensive glass has been a big factor in this one. And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
76ers trail by 20. Here's Edgecombe on the take. LeVert with a rebound.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
To the paint. Now Cunningham. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing the big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
A solid finisher in close. Edgecombe's agility lets him find good angles.
Pass to Reed. Cunningham outside. Back to Reed. Ball stolen. Here's Barlow. Stewart defends. Barlow with a bucket. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Watford's checked in.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Here's Edgecombe. There's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Detroit leading by 17. Here's LeVert. Here's Jenkins. Pistons keep it alive.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
Here's Cunningham. There's another rebound. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
4 on the clock. Here's LeVert. And finally, they hit one. And the Pistons lead by 19.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Outside Grimes. There's the triple. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Cunningham outside. And a nice finish on the layup. Cunningham's got 13 in the second half.
Well, that's why he's an all-star. When Cunningham gets going, there is no answer defensively.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he knocks down the first one.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Bonus checked in for Barlow, and it's George in for Oubre. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Pistons lead by 16. Pass to Jenkins. Now here's LeVert. George defending. Now here's Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Duren. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Duren's got 25 points in the game.
Well, Cunningham is confident running these sets. He just knows how to break down the defense.
To the wing, right side. Outside Grimes. Fires for 3. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And here's LeVert for 3. Paul George pulls down the board.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end. He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Here we go, fans. Time to get hype. Everybody, it's the Pistons Hype Squad.
For the Pistons, Tobias Harris checked in for Reed. Thompson comes in for LeVert. And it's Robinson in for Jenkins. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxey's checked in. Now here's Cunningham. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Outside Maxey, pass to George, launches a 3. Detroit with a rebound. Robinson on the wing, shoots it from the corner. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
For 3, George. Duren with a rebound. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Thompson passes to Duren. Counted. Duren's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Maxey finds George. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Well, that makes his night a little bit easier when Paul George gets a look like that inside.
Thompson outside. Here's Cunningham. And that one's good. 36 points for Cade Cunningham.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
And here is Maxey. For 3, George sends it home from 3-point land.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of 3s in the first half, now nails another.
And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Outside Grimes. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham with the ball. Pass to Duren. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cunningham. Pulls in another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
Simply put, he will not be denied.
Harris passes to Thompson. No good with the triple. 76ers trail by 21. 3-pointer. Grimes' shot is off. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Cunningham on the wing. Maxey covering. Now here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Looking to get back on track. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Oh, yeah, you're looking at one of the fastest players in the league. If Maxey has any daylight, he is going to be able to draw contact.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond comes in for Bona. And it's Oubre in for Watford. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner 3s. If the 3-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
That's really crafty that time by Paul George. He got his defender off balance, and now he gets a shot to go to the line.
Paul George, 2 shots.
George hits them both.
What you love from Paul George, offensively, he's so consistent. He understands how to get the shot that he wants, and he will flat out give you the points you need every night.
Now here's Harris. It's hauled in by Oubre. It's George on the wing. And he sinks the jumper.
And this is exactly what Paul George does out there. He uses all of that skill to pick apart the defense.
Here's Robinson. Harris up top. George defending. Now Duren outside Thompson. Duren with a screen on George. Ausar Thompson. The three is off. 76ers trail by 17. Now it's Maxey. Drummond to screen on Cunningham. Using the glass to lay it in.
Oh, he's such a threat to shoot it off pick and roll. You expect Maxey to light it up for himself. So that's a very smart play to give it up and read the defense.
That one goes. Yes, sir.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Now here's Grimes. Maxey! Can't hit it.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Pistons, Reed checked in for Tobias Harris. Karis LeVert comes in for Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. Here's Jenkins. Duren with a screen on Maxey. And the dunk by Duren.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pistons.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Cade Cunningham.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Reed. From down in the low post, it goes.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now here's Lowry. And here's Watford. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Watford looking to end the run. Jenkins with a rebound. LeVert outside. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
let's go, let's go, let's go. No, I can't help it, I've been looking. My whole attention, I like how you took it. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, no, I gotta do it. You just wanna talk that body language, I'm fluent. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're...
Here we go.